Hello and welcome to CWU TV News, bringing you the latest from around the communications industry. The Communication Workers Union annual conference was held at the Bournemouth International Centre this month, with more than 1,000 delegates attending, representing the union's 250,000 members. Several emergency motions were heard, including the BT pay ballot, Royal Mail part privatisation plans and the Labour leadership. To find out more information about this year's conference, watch CWU TV's Uncovered Conference 2010 at www.cwutv.org.
OK, conference. Emergency motion 2 is before you. There's been no opposition, so there's no right to reply. All those in favour, please show.
CWU delegates representing almost 60,000 staff at BT have voted unanimously in an emergency motion to hold a strike ballot as the current standoff over pay continues. At the same time, BT published its annual report, which shows senior executives at the company receiving millions of pounds in bonuses, including a £1.2 million bonus for Chief Executive Ian Livingstone.
We are very confident that our members will vote yes in this, but it's not just a matter of getting a simple majority out of a ballot of this sort. We need a very, very large turnout in this ballot. I would encourage every single member to vote, in whatever way they vote. I would really like them to vote. That's the first thing. We need full participation in this ballot. And then once they vote, obviously I want them to vote yes for it, because we really need that to happen. The only way BT is going to see sense is for us to have a large yes vote in the upcoming ballot. That's the only way they'll get back around the table. So we'll give them that opportunity, but we need that very large yes vote from our members.
To find out more, visit the BT Pay Because We're Worth More campaign page on the CWU website. CWU has welcomed the news that Unisys and Santander have agreed a 5-year contract for processing Alliance and Leicester cheques, removing the uncertainty over the Bootle processing operations beyond 2010.
We welcome the news that the contract's been extended. It removes the uncertainty over the future of the IPSL processing operation in Bootle. It's been news that's been waited for over 18 months, and it's been largely welcomed on site by everybody who's been waiting for the outcome of these talks. Secures the future of the site, and there's currently 300 staff working in that processing area.
Members at Telecity Group have accepted a pay deal depending on annual appraisal scores, providing for consolidated average increases of up to 4.62% for members. The pay deal brings an increase in maximum holiday entitlement to 25 days. Overtime payments for the remaining ex-Globix people and pay review date will move to 1st of April each year from 2011.
Am I pleased with the outcome? I'm very pleased with the outcome. I think it shows that even in small companies the union can be effective. It's been a giant leap in harmonising the contracts of the various groups within Telecity. And we've harmonised the holidays up to 25 days max. We've harmonised the overtime payments, which was an issue for members, and indeed the pay review date, which has been a long-standing problem. So that, coupled with the average rises of 3.7 and 4.62, it represents a good deal for members.
Billy Hayes, CWU General Secretary, has vowed to fight the new coalition government's proposed plans to part privatise Royal Mail, outlined in the Queen's speech. This announcement came on the same day as Royal Mail announced strong financial results, showing a 26% rise in profits delivered through healthy modernisation plans. We spoke to Billy Hayes about these new plans.
Well, the government's position is they want to privatise Royal Mail. We see these as old ideas dressed in new language, and it's a great shame they want to privatise Royal Mail, but we've been resisting that. 3 times we've defeated it. We're confident if our ideas are listened to, there's no need to privatise Royal Mail, and we'll be campaigning against the privatisation of Royal Mail.
At the same time, CWU welcomes the news that Royal Mail is to appoint Canada Post's Moya Green as the new chief executive, replacing Adam Crozier, who left last month to join ITV. A decision is imminent in the current pay negotiations between O2 and CWU, whether to put O2's final pay offer out to consultative ballot, with a recommendation from the National Executive for members to reject it. The CWU is unhappy with this offer and is urging O2 to rethink rewarding their staff for their hard work last year.
CWU members are outraged that the O2 should treat them so shabbily. You know, they have, as I said, they have contributed to the success of this company. Their expectation isn't great, in the sense that we're not asking for a fortune, we're just asking for just reward for their contribution over the years. So yeah, O2 members are pretty unhappy at the moment, and would be expecting us, you know, if O2 don't respond meaningfully, to go to the next stage, which would be balloting members for industrial action.
Discussions are still taking place between the CWU and Isle of Man Post Office around 2010 pay. The company is yet to respond to CWU's claim and have made it absolutely clear that they expect to achieve an agreement on an improved reward package, giving full consideration to pay and working hours.
I think it's not that we're naive to the economic climate, it's not that we're naive to the pressures on the Isle of Man government or anything else. What we're asking for is an intelligent debate based on its own merit. The Post Office is still a profitable business. It's not a burden on the taxpayer. In fact, we make contributions to the Isle of Man government to the tune of £3 million last year. So it's not as if they're reducing the government budget, they've got to reduce or save any money on the budget they give to the Isle of Man Post, because they don't. It's a profitable standalone, washes its own face, and actually provides revenue for the government. So we want an intelligent debate about what opportunities there are, despite the difficult circumstances, to try at the very least to maintain our members' standard of living and be a bit inventive. At the moment, we believe we're being confronted with, to be quite honest, quite amateurish, almost dismissive negotiating team from the Isle of Man Post Office. Absolutely no imagination and a very short-term view of the future of a successful post office. And we've got to change that situation.
To find out more about these stories, please visit the CWU website at www.cwu.org. Until next time, thanks for watching.